Hello everybody and welcome back to Out of Body. My name is Sabrina and wow, it's been a long time since I've been on here. Some of you who have been here for a while might suspect why I've been gone, or you might know if you follow me on Twitter. I had my baby, so I'm postpartum now. I had my baby about 6 weeks ago exactly. So he came 4 weeks early due to me being diagnosed with preeclampsia. Still not exactly sure what that is, but it caused me to have really bad swelling, even worse than most pregnant women have. And I also had really high blood pressure. I actually woke up in the middle of the night or early morning hours on June 5th with a blistering headache, and I was really hot and my stomach was hurting and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So we just decided to go ahead and take me to the emergency room. And that's when they took my blood pressure and saw that it was about 180 over, like the top number was 180, which is extremely high. So they immediately gave me some medicine to let that drop. And they checked some other things and realized I had preeclampsia. And I was actually at that point prone to getting seizures. So because my blood pressure was so high, and the preeclampsia can lead to seizures. So they just felt like it was a good idea to go ahead and induce me. So I had the baby about 20 hours later. So I was in labor for about 20 hours. He was born at 12:15 on June 6th, 5 pounds 10 ounces, 20 inches long, for those who care to know. He's obviously bigger now. It's been 6 weeks. He's probably close to 8 pounds now. Last time he was weighed, he was 6 pounds 10 ounces, and that was a couple weeks ago. And he had gained an inch in length. So he's a pretty long, tall baby for being a premature baby. But he's doing good. He's healthy. He's eating a lot. Everything is good. He did spend some time in the NICU recovering, which that was really hard on me, just being away from him, because he was in the NICU for about a week and a half. I think it was 12 days exactly. I'm doing well. I'm doing a lot better now. My blood pressure stayed kind of high even after I had him. It stayed like in the 150s, 160s is the top number. But they put me on blood pressure medicine for a while and now it's back to normal. So I'm doing better now and I'm fully recovered, feeling better, feeling even better than I did before I got pregnant actually. So I don't know. But got my energy back, feeling good, ready to get back to this YouTube thing. Going back to work tomorrow. So I'm kind of excited, but also dreading that, obviously, because it's been nice being home. So to catch you guys up as far as anything out of body related, there's not a lot to say. I did actually have a very short out of body experience, or astral projection experience, about a week ago. I woke up with the sleep paralysis and vibrations, and I could feel myself floating around the room. And I actually tried to float into the nursery where the baby was, and I think I did do that, but I was so tired. I mean, I've only been getting like 3 to 5 hours of sleep per night, and it's like broken up, so it's not like 5 hours all at once. It's like 2 hours here, an hour here, an hour there, or 3 hours here, 2 hours there. So I've been pretty tired. But so when I did have that experience, I was just too fatigued to even hold on to it. I really tried, but I couldn't. I just floated around for a while. I went back to my body, and then I still had the vibrations, so I tried to do it again. I floated around a little bit around my bed, and then I just snapped back and fell asleep because I was too tired. I just couldn't hold on to it. But I'm really glad I had that experience, because for whatever reason, ever since we moved into this new house, I had never even gotten sleep paralysis, which I guess you could see as a good thing-ish, but in my case, not so good, because I actually like getting sleep paralysis, because it's how I do astral projection. And for whatever reason, I hadn't had that happen since we moved here. I don't know if it was because of stress, or just because I was far into my pregnancy and just really tired, or maybe hormones, I don't know. But it looks like I'm back in business now, as far as that goes. So here he is. Declan, you want to say hi to YouTube? Look at all these lights. Oh, and I didn't even turn on my ring light. I forgot to do that. Anyway, had a little spittings up. This is Declan. His name's Declan Peter. Almost 6 weeks old. got a little monster truck onesie. I don't even know if I'm holding him up high enough so you guys can see. And y'all see him? Yeah, we sleepy. We sleepy, baby. Anyway, he's pretty tiny. Whoop. Oh, we still got some spittings up, huh? Anyway, I'm going to put him down in a second, but just wanted to show him on camera for a minute. I know a lot of people want to see a baby, so here he is. He's doing good. He's growing. He is pretty tiny right now still, but he's growing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, Mama knows. Say bye-bye. You say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. No, we're just uncomfortable. Okay, well, let's just get you more comfortable. Nothing really paranormal to update with. I felt like there was the kitchen ghost that I had at the apartment that I lived in before we moved in. I felt like that spirit had kind of followed us here to this house, but I only kind of felt her for maybe a month. And then now, like, I don't really feel like anything's here, you know, like, I don't really feel like there's anything paranormal. There might be. It might just be that I'm still kind of closed off to it. From being pregnant, I purposely closed myself off to it because I couldn't really handle that while being pregnant. It was too much. So I don't know, maybe I'll experience a little bit more now that I kind of recovered and I'm going to open up to it more. We'll see. I did remember that there was one paranormal thing that happened back when I was still living in my apartment that I didn't mention on here. So this is like months ago that this happened. Months back, I had visited a supposedly haunted mansion that's here in Memphis. It's called the Woodruff Fontaine House. It's very, very old. I can't remember off the top of my head now when it was built. I think it was 1800 and something. 1850 maybe. Very, very old house. Very haunted from what people say. And when I went to visit it, to tour it, I could definitely feel some things. And one spirit in particular that came through was of Elliot Fontaine. And I felt like I recognized that it was his spirit. And it was interesting because he came across as very kind of calm and, you know, not threatening at all to me. Whereas a lot of people have experienced what they think to be his spirit, and he's very, very mean. So I don't know if like he just doesn't like certain people. He did seem a little bit kind of authoritative, if that's the right word, just kind of like that house was his domain, or at least that part of the house that I was in, you know, it felt like that he was like claiming it. Anyway, so I felt like I kind of communicated with him a little bit clairaudiently when I was there. I kind of found out where he died. He died in his bedroom of, I think it was influenza. Anyway, what happened after that is I felt like he might have followed me home. Not permanently. I think he just kind of attached himself to me temporarily, because I started having these dreams in the days following when I visited that house. And these dreams, I would just kind of see him, because I had seen a picture of him, so I know what he looked like when he was alive. And in these dreams, I would kind of just see him, and he would kind of just be around, and then I would wake up, and it would be like around 3 a.m., witching hour. I would sense him in my room. Like I could sense his presence like right next to me, or right next to the bed. And it wasn't like threatening, you know, like I said before or anything, but it seemed like he was just trying to tell me something or trying to get me to do something. And at that time, that was when I knew I was pregnant. I was kind of just trying to close myself off to that stuff, and I was just like, you know, leave me alone kind of thing, like not now, I'm too tired. And he would come back like night after night for about a week. And the last time he came through, I actually dreamed that I was in that house, that Woodruff Fontaine mansion, but in the dream, I was with a real estate agent, and I was actually trying to buy the house, or I was being shown the house anyway, considering buying it. And all of a sudden, this Elliot Fontaine pops in, and he's like just kind of hanging around watching us. And I can't remember if he actually said anything or if it was just implied that he wanted me to buy the house. Like he was trying to get me to buy the house. And so when I woke up, I felt his presence again, kind of leering over me, like pressuring me, like, buy this house or whatever. And I was like, what the heck? I can't buy the house. It's a museum. It's not for sale, first of all. Second of all, it's probably like worth couple $1 million. Like it's a mansion, you know, and it's historical. Like I can't buy the house, I'm sorry. You know? And it's weird because I really feel like that's what he wanted me to do. Like he wanted me to maybe not literally buy the house, but somehow, I don't know, maybe volunteer at it or go back to the house. Like I felt like he was just drawing me there, and I don't know why, and it's kind of weird. I still don't know why. And at that point, when I woke up and I felt his presence, I just kind of said, you know, with my inner voice to him, I just said, look, no more. Like, I'm sorry. I want to help you. I want to do what you want me to do, but I just can't right now. It's a bad time. I'm pregnant. I'm tired. No more. Don't bother me anymore. Like, I want to help you maybe another time, but not right now. I can't do it. And I never saw him again. He never came back. So it worked. I still don't know why he, you know, kept like coming back to me and trying to get me to go back to the house. I really don't know. Maybe there's something that he's been trying to, like a message he's been trying to get across. Maybe there's a reason why he still lingers there that he wants people to know. I don't know. Maybe sometime I'll go back there. I do plan on going back there and doing like a ghost hunt. So maybe I'll go back there and I'll find out. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. I wanted to give you guys some sort of content in this video and not just a pregnancy update. Yeah, so that's all for today. I'm gonna try to do some more videos. It'll probably be once every couple of weeks, maybe once every 3 weeks. I would like to do a video every week like I was doing, but obviously with a baby, I don't know if I'll have time or you know, what I'll have going on. So anyway, I'll do the best I can. Just know that I never forget about you guys. I love that you watch my videos. All of you that do, all of you that are new, thank you for coming on to my channel. I hope that you stick around. Feel free to watch any of my older videos. I am thinking ahead to October. Last year I did 31 days of October, so I did kind of a creepy video every day. This year, with a baby, I'm not doing that, but I do want to do some sort of special series, maybe once a week in that month, or maybe do like 1 week of daily uploads. We'll see. Between now and then, I'm going to try to do some more Haunted Memphis episodes because there's a lot more places that I have not reviewed on here that are supposedly haunted, so I'm excited to do that. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.